What up, my peeps? It's Monday again, October 3rd. So it's time for another video from me, Stitchery. Whoever said Sunday was a day of rest surely doesn't live in my damn house. Let me tell you that. The week was okay. Normal work week. I worked late 2 nights. Worked Saturday and Sunday a little bit. Just had to get stuff done and just couldn't get it done during the week. Sunday, as we all know, is my day to visit the 7th circle of hell, aka the grocery store. So I got up at 6 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, had to get some work done, then had to go to my massage I was having, and then I went to the grocery store. And of course, when I come back, I've forgotten something. Dog food. Always forget something. I don't know what's happening to my brain. I'm 43. Maybe I'm getting older or I've just had too much shit in my brain, probably. Always forget something every time now. So I'm like, okay, I have to go back out because I wanted to go to Kohl's to get a new purse. I've been searching for a purse for like a month now. And I thought, all right, I'll go to Kohl's, and there's a giant grocery store in the same shopping center. I also need to go to AC Moore to get a couple threads, and that's in that plaza. And then there's a Chipotle in the plaza. I said, okay, I'll pick us up some lunch. So if you've been counting, that's 4 stores I need to go to in the same plaza, but still 4 stores I need to go to on a Sunday. Okay. I go to Kohl's. I find a purse. Here it is. Isn't that cute? Yeah. Loving that. It was normally $90, if you can believe that, because it's like really nice leather. Yeah, no way in hell I'm paying $90. It was on sale for like 60% off, so I got it for $44, which I still didn't want to spend that, but it was the only one I found, and yeah. Yeah, see, it fits all my stuff. And my Kindle even fits in there. Awesome. So, loving that. Next was AC Moore, because it was like 2 stores down from Kohl's. Went in there, got the threads. They had them all, because they got their shit together. Michael's. Got out of there, no problem. Went to Giant. Grocery store. Holy hell. I got the dog food. No problem again. Got in and out of there. Now, I had parked my car, because this is a pretty big plaza. I had parked my car by Kohl's, so I got back in my car. Oh, but when I got to my car, I had the AC Moore bag and the Giant bag. I dropped the Giant bag, and not just dropped it, I dropped it somehow upside down, so all the dog food containers fell on the street next to my car. I actually just started laughing, like that crazy person maniacal laugh. Yeah. So picked those up. Drove down to Chipotle. Now, Chipotle there, it's like the only one in our area. It's always friggin' ass crowded. Line was long. I was in line for half an hour. Half an hour! Now, when you get up to the line, I order, fine. The woman in front of me, and I am not kidding when I say this, I thought I was on candid camera or something. She paid, now she ordered food for 2 people. I'm assuming one was her. Nobody else was with her. She ordered food for 2 people. Paid in 4 separate transactions. Paid for the food separate, each a transaction, and then paid for the drinks in another 2 more transactions. And paid with those transactions with 2 separate debit cards. I was like, what the F, lady? I looked at her like she was crazy. Thought, oh my God, please get me out of here so I can get home. Home. Finally got out of there. I was gone like 2 damn hours for all of that. So, yeah. Oh, what I got at AC Moore. Now I got some threads, but I also subscribe to their emails. So like every day they email me. But they had emailed me a 55% off coupon. Loving that. And I wanted to get a paper cutter, like a small one, because I'm funny. Like, I cut my patterns up. When I'm stitching something, I will cut up the key to make it nice and neat. I will cut the pattern as close to the edges as possible. So, yeah, I'm funny like that. I don't know if I'm the only one that does that. So, but me cutting with scissors, it's always like wonky and not straight. I want it straight. So, here is the paper cutter I got. Fiskars. I guess that's how you pronounce that. Yeah. Put the paper in there. Zoop, cut it. Now, this even stretches. This is actually for scrapbooking. Why won't this come out? Okay. Yeah, that could even cut like a 12 by 12 scrapbooking piece of paper, which I've done scrapbooking in the past. I should show you guys some of those because I thought I did a pretty good damn job. Anyway, got this. It was normally 20 bucks. Got it for like, yeah, like 10 bucks. So that was awesome. So got that. And I had picked up a couple of threads for the Lakeside Needlecrafts Fantasy Sale because I was actually going to restart that. Yeah. This morning, I changed my mind. So originally, I was going to stitch it on this piece of fabric that I got. Hand-dyed fabrics by Stephanie Nimu. I think that's how you pronounce it. Nimu. I don't know. But it's this fabric. Really pretty. And this is something that I got from Haul. I got this week. And this is a needle minder I got at In Stitches. It's actually one of those accoutrements ones. But what I've decided to stitch on this, I decided to restart my Twisted Rainbow Sampler by Northern Expressions Needlework. Not stitching it with the silks. Because when I had the hard copy of this pattern, I had the band sampler one that I bought by mistake. And I wound up selling that and selling the silks I had bought. Because I didn't know. I'm using just plain old DMC. And what's the funny part about that? Is that I had all the colors with this fabric for the fantasy sale. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, I still want it to look like a rainbow. But oh my God. There's almost every color of the rainbow in the colors for the fantasy sale. Because it's like 29 skeins of DMC. So I went through and I'm going to move the camera. Or actually, I'm going to try to physically pick it up. See all those threads right there? I'm going to get closer. That is what I picked out for the Twisted Rainbow Sampler. Now, the end two colors are pink. I didn't have magenta. No. So that's what that's going to be. I think that's going to look pretty good. Yeah. So I'm not sure when I'm going to start that, but I might put in a couple stitches this week. Because you know what? I'm not stating any more plans on these videos. Because my plans that I stated last week, nope, as you will see. Okay, so there's that. Oh, I did get another non-stitchy purchase. First of all, I have a new Jamberry Manicure. Snow White. There's a hair stuck in it. Jesus. Yeah, it's not focusing though. Why is it not focusing? Okay, well the first finger is like black and gray. And then the every other one is the Snow White eating an apple. I don't know why that's not focusing. There, it kind of did there. Very cool. I really like those. So I got that. Now, I love Aeropostale Hoodies. I usually get one for Christmas every year from my husband. This year I had to buy one before Christmas. I had gotten some stains on it. I had like an aqua one. I don't know where the stains came from. I don't even know what they were. I couldn't get them out. I know that. I'm like, you know what? F this. They're like 30 bucks. I spend way more than that on stitching shit. So I bought one. And this is it. Love that. Look at those sleeves. Flowery. It's great. Yeah, really like that. So, got that. Okay. Stitching stuff. Now, every week, there is something that makes me pause for stitching stuff. This week, someone had posted on Stitch Mania that on eBay, there was a listing for 6 cross stitch and country crafts magazines for $2,099. What the hell is in those magazines, people? Now, I'm hoping that was a typo. that they really meant to type $20.99 because that seems more like it. $2,000? No. I'm sorry, there is no magazine. No. No, it was a typo. I'm sure it was a typo. Absolutely. Okay. So, oh, someone commented on my last video. I didn't make any notes this week. That's why I'm like, ugh. Someone commented on my last video and said that Stitching Bits and Bobs is a smaller store, so they can't order in the quantity that like Michael's and AC Moore and Hobby Lobby and those kinds of stores can to have the DMC at a price of like 42 cents. That made sense. That stores like Stitching Bits and Bobs, they just offer DMC as a courtesy to their customers, and that's why it's 74 cents a skein. So that made sense. So I didn't know that, and okay, made perfect sense. Oh, and I also want to give an apology to Stephanie Dudman. I had personally sent her a message on Facebook. In my last video, I kept calling her Catherine. I don't know where Catherine came from. I don't know, but her name is Stephanie, and she's awesome. So I'm going to link her videos down below again so you can go watch her. Yeah, she sent me the $10 gift certificate to Delicious Threads to get some magnets. And also, I'm so out of order here today. Another Facebook friend of mine, Stephanie Messenger. I'm sure many of you know her from Stitch Mania. She doesn't have any Flosstube videos, Stephanie. Why? But the same time I got my Stitchmate, she also got one. Luckily, she found it on eBay and it didn't even say Stitchmate in the title. It said like Cross Stitch Needlework Stand or something. So God was looking down on her. Her stand, though, did not come with the Q-snap adapter because not only can you use scroll rods in the Stitchmate, you can use Q-snap. So the Q-snap adapter, because I got it on mine because look, I got my Q-snap in here. It looks like this. I'm going to show you. Q-snap keeps really tight in this thing. It's awesome. Okay. Actually, let me turn maybe you can see it this way. I'm going to pick it off, but it's a block of wood like this. And it's held onto the stand with a rubber band, basically. But she didn't have this, and she was really upset. And my husband is pretty savvy in the shed. He's got all kinds of tools and crap. Now, he's not a woodworker, but he could probably make this. So he did. I said, I'm going to ask my husband if he'll make it. He likes to have little projects and shit like that. He made it. And it looked exactly like this, except the wood we got wasn't stained. And obviously, I tried it in my stand before I sent it to her. Perfect. He was so happy, and she was happy, so I sent her that. And as a thank you, of course, I put it in backwards. I got a 50-50 shot, and I put it in backwards. So as a thank you, she sent me a $20 gift certificate to 123 Stitch. So, of course, I had to go on there and buy some stuff yesterday. I bought, what did I get? I got some Weeks Dye Works, and I also bought a bunch of beads because if you remember in my last video, this is still crooked. In my last video, I'm going to stitch eventually the Fiddlesticks pattern that is the Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust. And the Pixie Dust they did, it was all in French knots, and I'm going to do it in beads. I had ordered one container of the Mill Hill Potpourri beads. I didn't like them. Not boring colors. So I went on there, 123 Stitch, and just picked out like 8 or 9 different colored beads. Tried to get every color of the rainbow in there. So those are coming in the threads, and that's what I got with her gift certificate. So thank you so much, Stephanie, that let me buy some more stitchy stuff. And then I also got another gift in the mail. Maggie's Minders. I've mentioned her a couple times on my videos. I bought Q-Snap grime guards from her. So I get this package in the mail last week, and I'm like, I didn't order anything from her, right? Did I order that much stuff that I'm starting to not remember what I've ordered? Frightening. But no. She sent me this, a purple Ort container. and she sent me this little letter. It says, "Hi Danielle, here is a little gift for you to say thank you for being a wonderful customer. I've also seen your Flosstube videos and am so grateful for the mention of my shop and grime guards. It's those mentions that help others find my shop. I love your videos. You are engaging and amusing and have some wonderful whips and planned starts going. I hope you enjoy your thread catcher gift. Keep up the fantastic videos. Happy stitching, Maggie." I thought that was awesome. I was really, really surprised. So loving that purple. Yeah, I'll be using that. I'll take that to like retreats and stitch nights and stuff to use. So I got that, which was cool. Okay, stitching. Now, here's my plans from last week. You know I bought the big Harry Potter sampler. I'm not going to stitch that. At least not now. I got the fabric in from Stephanie that I wanted for it. And if I'm ever going to stitch it, I need to stitch it on a more neutral fabric, like a lighter fabric. There's so many colors in that Harry Potter. And I actually think, even though I did buy the pattern, it was like buying the Death by Cross Stitch pattern. I'm probably never going to stitch Death by Cross Stitch. It's just the thing of having it, of collecting it, right? If I stitch any Harry Potter, it's probably just going to be the pillow sampler, the smaller one, because I really do like that one too, and of course I have that one. And then I also had a plan of starting Mirabilias again. I was going to stitch Aphrodite. I was going to do Electra. I had started Electra, messed up, had to take it out, and didn't like my conversion that I had switched some of the colors. And then I started stitching it again and I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know if I have the mental capacity anymore to stitch a Mirabilia. All the beads and the blah, 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 and a back stitch and all that. I don't know. I love them. I'm so inspired when I see your videos and see pictures on Stitch Mania and stuff. And in the beginning, man, that's all I stitched. I don't know if I have the mental wherewithal to do it anymore. So those are back in the closet and I'm not doing that. So what I did work on, though, was my Hocus Pocus. Not done that yet, but I'm getting closer and closer and closer to a finish. As all my threads. What the? Okay. So here's what I did get done. I got done this line, Twist the Bones. I used Carrie's Creations Hearts on Fire for that. I finished the star and the moon. And then I got done the spell book, which I totally changed the colors on that. I used Chris's Bonbon in the back, Weeks Dye Works. And then for like the scroll in it, I used Carrie's Creation Strawberry Sundae. And then I wanted like some bling on it. So I used Petite Treasure Braid in silver. And then I stitched also the Cauldron, which instead of using gray, I used silver Petite Braid too. Now, I had started to stitch the blonde-haired witch, Sarah Jessica Parker's character in the movie. And I had changed the colors, and I didn't like it. So I tore that out this morning. And I think what I'm going to stitch it with are these. Because there's a couple colors. I'm going to use these, I think. And then as the trim on the cape, I'm going to use this gold. The Petite Treasure Braid, the gold. So we'll see how that turns out. The original colors it was charted for just seemed a little bit boring to me. So we'll see. And then yesterday, I started this. Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Halloween Spooky Sampler. And I am stitching this on Crafty Kitten's Fabric of the Month from this last month, I think, that I just got. It's really pretty. It looks very Halloween-y. Those blotches are like more purple. But I start in the middle. This is the letter O, so that's the tree branch. And they had it charted for like a gray. I use Chris's Bonbon. Loving that. I love that color for Weeks Dye Works. It's like a really rich chocolatey brown. And of course my Stepmother's Brew needle minder that I think I got from, I either got it from Gina or Nessa. I can't remember. And then my grime guard. Look at that. That's from Stormborn Boutique. Yeah, love that one. And I put it all right here in my StitchMate. Why can't I open it? But yeah, I'll show you that when I get it in there, like what it looks like in there. This stand is so awesome. Totally loving it. And man, it gets tight as anything and it doesn't go anywhere. So you can kind of see, I'm going to move the camera. You can kind of see this. Oh God, you can't see that. You can kind of see the setup. And there you can kind of see the pattern and how where, yeah. So, loving that. Loving the stand. Okay. Haul. Because I got another PayPal claim I had to file, and I want to talk about that. I'll do that at the end. Because boy, do I have stuff to say about that. Okay, haul. There was some stuff I think I got the week before that I didn't show everyone. Like this. The Coffee Grime Guard. I don't think I showed you that. From Stormborn Boutique. No, that's not Stormborn. Someone on eBay. I don't remember. I'll try to link it below. Love that. I wanted to use that when I stitched the Plum Street Samplers coffee beans chart. Like that. I don't think I showed that to you. And then from Stormborn, I did get another Grime Guard. Bananas. This is flannel, people. It's so buttery soft. I could just sit there and touch it all day. See little bananas? They're like doing different stuff. Yeah, it goes crazy bananas. Like that. And then I also think I did not show you, I got another bag from So Much to Love because I'm addicted. Abby. Look at that. Hello Kitty. Look at all those kitties on there. Really loving that. Now, I don't know why that's pressed up like that. Yeah. Hello Kitty. Yeah, love that. Love everything. I know I say that a lot. Okay. I did get some needle minders this week. Only 2, surprisingly. These are from Gina's Unique Needle Minders. I got Black Cat and this really cool pumpkin. She had them in a bunch of different colors. I like the blue one. So, got that. And I got some threads from Mo's sale. I paid an extra 20 cents a skein for them to bobbin it. Yes, Mo's, you can bobbin my thread. That sounded wrong, didn't it? Oh, God. Yeah, but remember I was telling you how I got a bunch of these for the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Storytime Sampler for the frames, but who knows? I might use them in other things, but I like how they included in this little bag. So that's cool. I got another order of fabric from Stephanie because I just order so much fabric all the time. I can't help it. But this is like my last big order. I have like, I don't know, 3 or 4 more on order that I watch people's videos and I'm like, I gotta have that fabric. Yeah. So, I got the Nimu that I showed you. Nimu, I don't know how to say that. Okay, I got that I showed you on the Q-Snap. And that's 32 count Joblin. These are all 32 count Joblin. But I also got Melody, which is actually a really pretty neutral fabric. And I actually want to use that for some fall pieces, some autumn stuff that I want to stitch. I got April Showers. This is pretty too. Love it. Yeah, like that one. I got Forest Bloom, which this one's kind of busy. Pink and green. And I got Raspberry Lemonade. This one's kind of cool. I don't know what I'll use on that. But something. That's busy. Yeah. And Northern Lights. Kind of cool, you know, see the green like the Northern Lights. Yeah, that'd be a good for Halloween, I guess, right? And then finally my Spellbound piece. This is a big piece of fabric. This is 26 by 36 because I had gotten this for the big Harry Potter sampler. So I'm guessing I could cut this up and use this for a bunch of different Look at that. Look how big that is. Yeah, I could use that for a bunch of different stuff, different projects. It's pretty though. Pinky purple and orange. Yeah. So that was it for fabric. That was it for my haul. That was all that I got. Stephanie, for the month of October, if you don't already know, she has a limited edition fabric called Imp's Playground, and I'll put a picture of that up here. The left, as you can see, is linen. The right is Joblin. I ordered a piece of that, of course. And then her fabric of the month this month is, I forget what it's called, but I'll put a picture of that here. This month was the first month that I got on her fabric of the month list, so I'm really excited to get that. To get some more neutral fabrics. You know, all my fabrics are like usually out there, very colorful. It's sometimes nice to have just a more neutral fabric. But I have fabric coming from, I ordered a piece from Die Stitch Love, the Demeter's Harvest. So many people have that fabric, and man, does that look awesome. And then I also ordered 2 pieces from Seraphim's Fabrics. I'll put a link down below to that. I really wanted to try a couple of those. Just a different fabric company that I had not heard of, so we'll see when I get those. Oh, and I also have read, I finished The Optician's Wife. What a weird book. I'll link that below. I was glad that it was free through my Kindle, my Prime subscription. But I've started to read a new book called The Perfect Girl, and it's a murder mystery, and so far it's pretty good. It tells it in the perspective of all the different characters in the book, like each chapter is a different character's perspective on something. So far that's pretty good. I'm not that far into it. I haven't been reading that much. Been working or stitching and not that much time for reading. Okay. The last thing I'm going to talk about. But making no plans for stitching. My pseudo plan is to keep working on the Hocus Pocus and to keep working on the Spooky Sampler. And maybe puts a couple stitches in the Twisted Rainbow thing. Okay. You know, you all know that I filed a PayPal claim a while ago for another fabric company that I did not mention on here. And I got my money back. Now, Silkweaver, aka Needleworker's Delight, which they should be changing that store name because there's nothing delightful at all about ordering from this company. On August 3rd, which technically that is 2 months ago now. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 2 months ago. Exactly today. I ordered 3 pieces of fabric, totaling $68.45. Do I have said fabric? No. So, I filed a PayPal claim last week. Now, ever since I ordered the fabric, I've heard nothing from them. No shipping confirmation, no email to say, we're sorry it's taken so damn butt-ass long, nothing. I filed a claim, and here is what, I filed the claim. And immediately, Needleworker's Delight responded. What did I say? I printed this out so I'm not like misquoted. I want to read to you exactly what it says. Okay, on 9/23 is when I filed the claim. So that was actually over a week ago. I said, your website says orders not in stock should take, your website says orders not in stock should not take more than 14 days. It is approaching 2 months since I placed this order. I want a refund. I'm to the point now, I don't even want the fabric. I want my $68.45 back. The next day, Needleworker's Delight responded and said, hi, I am truly sorry for the extended delay. The white base fabric used to dye these was on back order from the plant longer than expected. 2 exclamation points. Whatever. But your fabrics will be shipping early this week. Now the 24th, what the hell day was that? 29, 28, 27, 26. Okay, that was Sunday. The 24th was last Sunday. So, it says your fabrics will be shipping early this week. They are drying and setting now. And they put in parentheses, our colors, and they spelled our, A-R-E, instead of O-U-R. Yeah. Our colors are 100% color fast, which I don't know why they even stated that. Who gives a friggin' shit, right? And it says, thank you for your patience and sorry again. Now, to me, shipping early this week, if that's Sunday, early this week means Monday or Tuesday. And if you're shipping in priority mail, I should have had that fabric Thursday, Friday at the latest. So 5 days later, I let it go for 5 days after that. 5 days later, which was this past Friday, I went in and I sent another response. I said, we are at the end of the week now, and I have received no shipping confirmation from you. I have a hard time believing fabric was on back order for almost 2 months. And why would you have not emailed me and said the base fabric was on back order? I have heard so many customer complaints regarding your company and people never receiving fabric. Keep the fabric. I am escalating this to PayPal to get my money back. That day, 2 minutes after I sent that email, they responded. Oh no, I'm sorry. Okay. I sent that, and then I decided, I'm like, you know what? I'm not waiting for another response. I'm just going to escalate this to PayPal and have PayPal decide it. So when you do that, you have to explain to PayPal why you're having them decide it. So what I said was, I ordered fabric from this company in early August. I only receive a response from them when I filed a PayPal claim earlier this week. They state the base fabric was on back order. For 2 months? Why would they have not let me know that? And they say the fabric is drying right now and will be shipping early this week. Well, it's Thursday afternoon here, and I've received no shipping notification. At this point, I just want my $68 back. I have heard many, many customer complaints about this company. I will never order from them again. And I don't remember what day it was. That day, the next day, Needleworkers Delight provides a tracking number through USPS for priority mail. And PayPal says, we're going to look into it, but here's the tracking number they provided. Do you think that tracking number is valid? No. Ever since I got the tracking number Friday afternoon, I've checked it every day, including today. It says on the USPS site, we can't find this tracking number, it's not valid. Did they pick some arbitrary number out of the sky? Or did they print a label? I mean, it would even say the label was printed, I think. I'm not sure, but I went in there today, and because PayPal is now deciding it, I can't respond. I can respond in 2 ways, which is friggin' hilarious. 1, I can close the claim. That's not happening. Or 2, I can change the reason for my claim. Like if I got the fabric because of that tracking number and it's not what I expected, I can still file to get the money back. So I didn't do anything because neither one of those choices apply to me. I'm telling you what, if I don't get that money back, I'm going to be a really upset person. $68. At this point, I don't even give a crap. I don't even want the fabric. I don't want the fabric. The tracking number is not even valid. People, I'm telling you, do not order from this company. I will never order from them again. I will tell every single stitcher I know to not order from them. I don't know what happened. When they were owned by the previous owner, none of these problems existed because I ordered a bunch of their fabric before. That's ridiculous. So that was this morning that I found that out. So that's friggin' lovely. Okay. I think that's it. I've talked for 34 minutes. Yeah. So I hope you guys have a really good week. I'm hoping to be able to get some stitching in, every day this week. I really, really try. We'll see. A movie I want to see is coming out on Thursday, Girl on a Train. Oh my God, I got to go see that somehow. I actually want to go see it at the drive-in, but I don't know when it's going to get there. So we'll see. But until next week, happy stitching, happy stashing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.